And I'm able to come with another story for all of you guys. This is keeping up with Bbnaija Housemates Season 5. Firstly, we are going to talk about the popular live video of Erica meet and greets. Disqualified housemate Erica recently had a meet and greet with her fans and followers, and the highlight of the evening was when Kidwaya's mom walked into her event to surprise her. Erica, as well as her fans and followers, were pleasantly surprised as they were not expecting to see her.
Son, kiddwaya, kidrica. And then to welcome the elites, that's why I'm here. Because she has shown us, I see myself, this little lady. And I'm here to support her. I can't replace her mother, but she's my daughter. And today I want to confirm to you I am kidrica.
Although, shortly after this, Kidwaya tweeted, "Guys, please don't forget, if it doesn't come directly from my mouth, then it's not me talking." Nigerians have reacted, and why some people think that he's referring to his mother's statements about him and Erica. Others stated that he's talking about a Nigerian businessman called Will Jana, but we might never know. Another odd gist about former Big Brother Naija lockdown housemate Erica has once again talked about the unfortunate circumstances that led to her exit from the reality TV show. Erica recently granted an interview with Chideji Donwo of Why Naija, and the reality star quenched the curiosity of her fans, who have had several questions for her. Speaking on her disqualification, the pretty lady noted that the two strikes which were issued to her in the house were not entirely fair. According to her, she got the first one for whispering and the other one for exceeding her stay in the exclusive head of house lounge. Erica said she does not think both actions deserve to end her strikes. The ex-lockdown housemate, however, stated that her disqualification was without bias. Also, another question was asked about what it felt like to lose out on the 13 million naira prize money. Erica submitted that she was never a part of the show because of the cash, but simply because she would have loved to carry the tag as the winner of the 5th season. Erica said she has already made more than the money and will also be receiving her GoFundMe donations from fans soon. She was also asked on whether she watched the final show that saw laycon emerge as the winner of the season. Erica said she spent the time with family and friends and never tuned in. Speaking of Erica and Bbnaija cash prize, laycon on the other hand spoke on the plans he has for the 30 million naira cash prize, which was given to him as the winner of the season. laycon made it clear that anything he does first must involve his mother. laycon said even if he ends up buying anything with the money, his mom will still be the first recipient of such item. Speaking further on the plans he has for the cash prize, the much-loved reality star said he intends to touch the lives of other people who have also shown him love along the journey to becoming a star. laycon said people have touched his life with their time, money, actions, and he wants to do the same thing for them. Also, he addressed the way he was misjudged by many after his entry into the house. He also said it served as a lesson for people who draw hasty conclusions about other people. The young man also talked about his planned for the future, and now he intends to use his newfound fame to fuel his career as a rapper. During an installed interview, the reality star fired back at a curious fan who asked if he thinks Erica deserves an apology from him. Laycon wondered why he should offer an apology and also asked if the fan can give a reason as to why he needs to tender an apology. Laycon free Erica of all the speculations and accusations flying around. He has finally addressed his SC genotype and the drama it may or may not have caused in the house. In a recent interview during his media round, the Bbnaija lockdown winner revealed that he was not the type of person to use things about himself to gain sympathy. In the video clip, he said, "I'm not the kind of guy that would want to get something out of pity. The only person I remember telling was V, and I told her in a whisper because she respects information that I divulged to her." Lucy, on the other hand, may be having an hard time coming to terms with her new life as a celebrity, as suggested by a recent post on Instagram. The ex-housemate, who caught the attention of many because of her several altercations in the Bbnaija house, recently talked about how people have made the act of rudeness a norm and how they laugh at others who are on the receiving end. "I get that being rude is a norm for some, and we encourage it by laughing at those mean jokes. When you're on the receiving end one of these days, maybe, just maybe, you understand how not funny it actually is." In a different post which has been deleted from Lucy's page, the reality star submitted that trolls on social media have a role to play in the deaths of depressed people. According to her, once people show that they are sad or unhappy, all they get is more instructions on how to live their life or appear in public. The Bbnaija star made it clear that she does not intend to live her life to impress people, especially when it is Speaking at the of Lucy expense of her talk life. On social media and their gossip, Nengi, on the other hand, didn't care about what anybody has to say, as she shared why she decided to do plastic surgery, noting that she's not shy about it. In a chat with BBC Pidgin, the reality TV star said that she was not comfortable with her stomach, adding that it was too big. According to her, she was always wearing waist trainers and it became stressful for her, so she decided to remove the fat in her stomach. She said, "I have always wanted to do it because I wasn't comfortable with my body, because I felt like I had a really big stomach. I did liposuction, I just took out the fat from my stomach. I always had to wear a waist trainer and it was really stressful. I feel like if you are not confident about something and you can change it, why not? For me, it's not an issue. Even before I went to the big brother's house, I tell people that if they want my doctor's number, I would give it to them. I just removed fat from my stomach, but I didn't put it in my bum bum." She also clarified that the fact that she removed the fat from her stomach to her bum bum was a lie. "I think that's a mistake I made. I wanted it to look all natural. I didn't want it too big so that it doesn't look unnatural. So I told my doctor not to put it. I wish I put the fat in my bum bum." Also, on the other hand, has been welcomed with open hand into the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Ozo has been visited with a lot of crowds, people wanting to touch him, get close to him, screaming his name. He tweeted, "Thank you, Abuja, for the warm welcome. I'm beyond overwhelmed."
Go back home! Go back home! Go back home! Go back, go back! Woo!
Speaking of Nengi and Ozo, Bbnaija star Nengi has shared more about her relationship with Ozo, especially the reason why she was emotional after the final Saturday party. After the party, Nengi was seen crying profusely over Ozo ignoring her during the show. According to her, she wanted to talk to him, but he didn't seem interested in talking to her. In a recent interview, The beautiful woman explained why she was emotional over the situation. She spoke about the conversation she had with Ozo that night and how she felt when what she perceived seemed to have come to pass. I quote, "That night, we had a conversation about whoever goes out of the house would see a lot. I knew going out of the house, he was going to see things that would have changed his perspective. I just felt like seeing him and not communicating properly, and I felt like it had gotten to him, and that was where the old emotions came from because he's my friend. He's someone I really like, and I didn't want anything to actually really like him." The reality TV star revealed that she has been trying to call her lover since she left the house, but he has not been answering. So I think this is really a big open ground for us all to step in. Kaisha, on the other hand, has taken to her page on Twitter to share a surprising situation that's happened between her and a fan. The reality TV star said that a fan approached her and said she had a gift for her. According to her, she sent her address, and when the time the gift came, she noted how lovely it was. Kaisha revealed that the fan who gave her the gift begged that she should be tagged, and she agreed to do it. However, a few days later, the lady told her to return the gift. Meanwhile, the ex-lockdown housemate noted that she hasn't even used the gifts, let alone share it on her social media pages. Keisha went on to ask her followers on Twitter what they think about the issue. In her tweet, I quote, "Please, when someone gives you a gift, are you entitled to tag them on your posts? A gift is a gift now, or am I wrong?"
The fact that I had chosen
V cleared the
laycon
air
side
between her and
and I
Eric.
openly admitted it. And I always say that if I had to, I would do it 10 times more. Now, it may have been that the way I replied to Erica, Ibuka, she didn't like. And then when she also had her own opportunity to talk about me to Ibuka, she decided to do, the whole basketballs. But it didn't really work in her favor because I didn't really mind. I'm not concerned about how you feel for me, especially when we haven't had a conversation at length about what's going on. She decided to choose to think that I had an issue with her when I really didn't. I just wanted to be protective of my friend. So having these issues in the house, it was never really a concern to me. I was always relaxed about it because at the end of the day, we have to go outside and face reality. Yeah. And now that I'm outside and facing the same reality, I see that some of the things I did, said, and reacted were very, very justified. Okay. So I have no issues.
You have no issues. Okay. So I'm sure when your fans see this, they'll be like, yes. Queen of Flames. My money here.
It's not even a matter of Queen of Flames. Yeah. We can't be forcing friendships. We can't be forcing anything like that. I have no beef with anybody, but I'm also not trying to force friendships with anybody. Beef is two-sided. As most people can see, I'm flexing. I'm chilled. I have to get to the money. The money is important.
Our prayers should go out to Dorathy. Bbnaija 2020 lockdown star Dorathy recently had her life changed forever after she emerged as the first runner-up on the reality show. Scenes seemed to have gotten more intense for her as she was recently rushed to the hospital. The Bbnaija reality show is no doubt one of the biggest platforms in Nigeria, and those who have benefited from it usually have a lot of things going on for them that they might not easily adjust to. Just recently, Dorathy's sister Cynthia took to social media via her Twitter page to share the sad news that the reality star was rushed to the hospital. According to her, rushing Dora to the hospital in the early hours of the day was one of the scariest things to ever happen to her. Cynthia continued to ask her fans to pray for Dorathy to be back on her feet, and she also thanked them for all their messages. She wrote, "Rushing out to the hospital in the earliest hours of the day is definitely the scariest thing that has ever happened to me. Pray for my baby to be back on her feet soon. Thank you guys for all the messages. Hashtag Dorathy last girl standing." Former Bbnaija housemate V had a lot of interesting moments while in the house, but none can compare to her love drama with fellow housemate Neil. Just recently, the reality star was a guest on a live interview, and she had a lot to say about her time in the house and the viral on this washing video of Neil. Explaining what really happened in the house, V said she was doing her laundry that afternoon and Neil offered to assist. According to V, her undergarments were part of the item she was washing, and that was what really happened. The reality star said that she has discovered Neil's love language to be acts of service, and she sees no problem in stopping him if he wants to do her laundries. In addition, V stated that Neil does not really care about the national TV, and that remains one of the things she loves about him. The lockdown star disclosed that the backlash from the whole on this washing saga has not gotten to Neil at all. When asked to summarize the entirety of her experience in the Bbnaija house, V said it was fun, educative, and according to her, it was fun because there were several personalities to interact with, educative because of the facts, and hard because of a lot of situations in the house that required patience. Also, Bobrisky has taken it upon himself to advise the Bbnaija mates that just came out of the house. Can someone advise all these Big Brother stars to reduce their going out everywhere? The moment you are everywhere, you will fade or see finish go enter. Oh. Everyday live video is dropping views. Don't let it drop to 1K. And speaking facts, some idiots are saying it's their time they should enjoy. After a few months now, these same idiots will unfollow them and stop talking about them because they are not trending again. No be Nigerian again. Let's not call names. Where are the old housemates today? Good night, Rico. No be my mouth you go, yes, say rice never done. Okay, see you when I see ya.